bone to pick with you, cause you're lazy like a bone. You pull all the stops. I have a bone to pick with you, cause you're lazy like a bone.
I'm here with Mayke from Holy She. She has her own swimwear label and she started only 2 years ago. Now she has 3 beautiful collections and I'm gonna ask her some questions on how to start your own swimwear label, what inspires her, and some positive words. So, alright, let's go!
Has it always been your dream to create your own swimwear label?
Yes, I have the dream for many years already, for 5 or 6 years, and I've traveled to many places where I got inspired by the way people wear bikinis, what kind of bikinis, wherefore they use bikinis. And at home I have a million pieces and I don't only wear them for swimming or going to the beach, but I also wear them for sports or going to festivals. So my interest in creativity and design combined with my interest for swimwear is why I created Holy She, because I wanted to create a brand that has pieces that you can wear everywhere. Like now, for example, I'm wearing it as a top for an interview, and that's the idea of Holy She, wear everywhere.
When did you decide to start it and what are the first steps to take?
I decided around 4 years ago to start my own label, and it took me quite a while to finally start it, because also I had a job, so I was doing everything besides my job. The first things you have to do is look for somebody who can make your patterns if you cannot do it yourself, and also look for a factory. And these 2 things are very important because this is where your production starts, and if you have a good factory you will have a good product. And so I would really advise to first do these 2 things.
What do you like the most about doing your own thing and having your own swimwear label?
Well, that I can sleep as long as I want every morning. No, I'm joking. No, my favorite thing is that I can be creative in the way I want it, and I can do the things how I would like to do them, and that's really it gives you a lot of freedom. And besides that, I love the fact that I can be flexible, so I can work whenever I want, I can take time off whenever I want, and that's what I like the most about working on my own.
And because you can wear swimsuits all the time.
Of course!
So what are the biggest challenges to face?
I think for me there are 2 big challenges, and that is to stay motivated, because I work on my own and sometimes you have good days and bad days, so sometimes that's a difficulty for me. And besides that, when you have a swimwear brand, it's challenging to find a good factory to produce your pieces. I finally find one and it's going really well, but I think this was my biggest challenge.
How did you learn how to manage your own business, and how did you learn how to do everything?
I studied business, but besides that I also look a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of motivational speakers, and I think that really helps me as well to learn what to do, and also by doing. So you do things and then you think, oh, that was not a good idea, so you learn. So I think those 2 things are my most important.
And is it hard to find knowledge about starting a swimwear label specifically?
Yes, it is, because you find a lot of information about starting your own business, but specifically starting your own swimwear label, it's quite difficult to find. But I think when you just start with things, you will learn on the way. So you will face problems, and solving these problems is the way to learn how to manage your business.
So if you could do everything all over again, what would you do different?
There's so many things I would do differently, but I also think that making mistakes is where you learn. So I wouldn't do everything differently, but there's, for example, what I do differently is that I would have done a course of fashion design, because this would have helped me a lot in the beginning and saved me a lot of time starting the swimwear brand.
Last but not least, if you could give one message to girls that want to start their own label, what would you say?
Read, just read everything you can about your business and your competitors, and besides that, just never give up, because I had many moments that I wanted to give up, but then somebody pushed me through, and now I'm so happy that I never gave up. So I would say just never give up, try not to lose focus, and you will get there at one point.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you too, Farah.
So if you want to have a look at the collection and have your own piece, just go to holyshi.es. I will put the link in the description below, and you get 10% discount with promo code Farahinthesun.
To pick with you 'cause you're lazy